Okay, we're back. This isn't a new recording session. I just got back after the crash. So let's go sell our stuff. And I told you I want to at least get through Fort Icon, so we're getting through Fort Icon, one way or the other, alright? Okay, this guy needs us to find the supplies. We found the supplies. And he gives us another inventory bag. So, yeah, once you find the Fort Icon supplies, just take them back to him, as you saw, and there you go.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Okay, cool. We can just sell stuff to this guy directly. I think I accidentally sold my, my old chest piece, but it's alright. Wow, I don't know what to say about that crash. Yeah, guys, I really don't. That was something else, to say the least. Okay. You know, I should have known something was up whenever it was sorting it vertically instead of, like, horizontally instead of vertically. Man. Yeah, I legit don't know what to say to that. That's wild. Yeah. Okay, so what's the level of the stuff we're going to be fighting then? Okay, I think it's still leveled to us. Yeah, that stinks. Now here's one thing, is that once we get to level 50, there's going to be, it's shown up in some of the tooltips, sorta. But once we get to level 50, we're going to start seeing, like, legendary gear drop. I'm not sure what that looks like. It's been a while. It's been a while. Like a long, long time since I played this game and got this far. But the gist is that we'll have, like, some particularly good gear open up that we can get, so that's cool. Like a new category, like a new echelon, tier, whatever gear. Okay, and from what little I saw, it looks like the desync problems are actually fixed, which is super cool. I'm very happy about that. Ooh, I'm not happy about that. That was a lot of damage. Okay. Back! Back! I just want to pick up the... Thank you. Goodness. Is that guy stuck in the... Oh, or is it the thing where they're down there? Yeah, I think it is. Hold on, can we see them down there? Maybe not. I don't know.
Can't do that.
Okay. Well, regardless, let's get back in there and give it to him, huh? And like I said, let's just power on through Fort Icon, get through this little mini dungeon, and then we'll call it a recording session, and then it should be the end of the game within sight. Maybe not the next recording session, but definitely the game session, the recording session, the day session after that. My brain is like a 15-car pileup at the best of times. It's amazing I can talk at all. But yeah. And by the end of the game, I mean the end of the single-player normal story. I have to look up what act, like which acts are first. Ah. Hold on. Ah. Okay. Yeah, I had a little bit of spit go down the wrong. You know how you can like choke on your spit, kind of? Yeah. I had like a bit of saliva go down my trachea. Okay. What was I saying? Right. I have to look up whether Ashes of Malmuth or the Forgotten Gods DLC is the one you're supposed to do next. I want to say it's Malmuth, but I'm not sure. I want to say it's Malmuth. Like, I genuinely want to say it's Malmuth. I am not sure at all. So please forgive me if I'm wrong on that. But I think Act 6 is Malmuth, and Act 7 is the entirety of the Ashes. Not Ashes, Forgotten Gods DLC. I got that backwards. Because Malmuth is the Ashes of Malmuth DLC. And the, like if we look on the world map, this stuff over here, the Corvin Basin, this is all the Forgotten Gods DLC. Which is a lot, by the way. This doesn't look like a big space. The one time I got through the... it took me like a number of hours and I got to like right here and then I realized that each one of these is its own area and I'm like, holy crap, this DLC is like another freaking game. So yeah, by the way, the DLC is going to be very long. And this guy might get to level 100 by the time we get to the end of it. It is very, very, very long. You definitely get more than your money's worth. Crate Entertainment, like the folks who made this game, are just great. And yeah, their DLCs are definitely way, way worth it, which is why I'm so excited for the next DLC that they've been talking about for what feels like 2 years now. I don't know if it's been that long, but man, they've been talking about it for a long, long time. So I hope it's more than the Forgotten Gods DLC. Like that would blow my mind if it added more content than the Forgotten Gods DLC. But man, it's like I cannot wait for that. Seriously, I love this game, and I've kind of just been waiting to. I've waited like, I want to say a year and a half to play the game again because I just keep waiting for the DLC to release. And I'm like, okay, well next month. Alright, well next month. Okay, next month. Like I check on it monthly and I'm like, okay, well where's the... Like guys, you've been talking about it long enough, just release the DLC. But yeah, I'm super excited for it. And yeah, like I just hope it will be really, really good, and like I said, I hope it's as much, if not more, than the Forgotten Gods DLC. Because that would blow my mind if it's more. Because like I said, there is a ton of stuff in the Forgotten Gods DLC. It's almost like a whole new game. And yeah, if there's more in that, I would be like, wow, that's And as it should go without saying, but of course I hope that they make a ton of money on it. Like, I wish them all, but like short of perfect success or better. Like, I hope that they get that. Like, if not perfect success, just short of it. Because man, like, more stuff in this game would be super dope, especially more devotion points. Because man, I can't stress enough that the devotion system is really cool, but I feel almost like there's just a hair too little devotion points that you can get in the course of the game. It's that kind of thing. Like I almost wish there was like 5 more. I think that would be brilliant. Even if they had to tweak the entire devotion system to make the stuff a little less helpful, so that you could get like a little bit more power out of it, that would be really dope. Oh wow. I didn't even see those there. Oh wow. Okay. You know, another game that I kind of want to try, but I'm not like great at it, is Tower of Kalamanvo. I have that game, and I kind of want to play it on the channel. But like I said, I'm not like great at it, and I don't really know much about it. So, right? I mean, I might just end up doing a run where I'm like soft lock. You know what I mean? And that would kind of stink a little bit. I got kind of far in it, but I also just kind of realized that I got to a point where I had no more potions left and just failed on that save file. So, there's that. That game's good. That game is good, and I hope and like want to believe that it will just get better, because the dev seems to really care about that game, and like, you know, it seems like a passion project kind of thing. Here, I'll even put up in the on the screen. It's Tower of Kalamanvo on Steam. It's a good game. Like I said, I haven't really played too much of it. The main gripe I have with that game is that the potions are just too hard to come by. It almost plays like a survival horror. It plays more like a survival horror than a Diablo, like isometric ARPG kind of game. Which I don't know if I'm on with that. By the way, this is where we fight what's his face. So I probably should have been more cognizant of that before I walked into the room. But hey, whatever. Let me scratch my ear. Preemptively. Now this guy's dangerous. It should be obvious that he's dangerous, right? Like Commander Lucius. Youch! Yeah, case in point. I mean, obviously, if I had more Aether resistance, like 21% ain't much. If I had more, I wouldn't be so vulnerable to his stuff. Ooh! But as a ranged character, my guy can handle this. Oop! There we go, get around that. Dodge the meteor strike. Bait the flamethrower attack. Bait the multi-shot. Potion. Ooh! I mean, he's right. My resistance is at an end because he's dead. It feels weird for the... I mean, look at this. It feels really, really weird for the Inquisitor to blame that guy, to blame Lucius, to treat him as if though he is the Ethereal. I mean, I'm pretty sure if someone gets possessed, it's not like their fault. You know? Well, okay. In some instances, it may be their fault, but I would like to think that that guy, it wasn't his fault. Like, I want to think it wasn't his fault. Well, anyway, we come out just over here. We can go over here, blow the front gate, destroy the barricade. Destroy the barricade. Then go back up here and report that.
Yeah. That skill's not ready.
We have destroyed the barricade.
Good work down there. We need to secure a forward position at the necropolis immediately.
Where do you need me?
We cannot simply march our forces straight into the necropolis. The cult's minions will descend upon us in force, and we will be crushed before we can even get near the tomb of the Watchers. Instead, we will put your unique skills to use. Make your way into the necropolis past the plains of strife, and secure the nearest rift gate. Once you've done so, Algrim will come through with a contingent of our men. With the element of surprise on our side, We will strike at the enemy from within.
I will head to the necropolis at once. And here we go. Here's a... This guy says, you're not from the Legion. Perhaps there's something you can help me with, something that can't involve the troops. What is it? With the recent ethereal attack, I cannot allow this deception to carry on any longer. Anastasia, the witch who was allowed to enter our fold, must be put down. The Inquisitor insists that she not be harmed, but the trust he has in her is misplaced. Commander Lucius was an honorable man and a dedicated soldier up until he was possessed by the ethereals. I refuse to believe that Anastasia's witchcraft was not involved in his corruption. As we are all under strict orders not to harm her, I need someone outside the Legion, such as yourself, to handle this for me. Will you enter the fort prison and deal with the wretched witch? I will deal with the witch. Now, we go in here, and we will deal with her, alright. Yeah. We'll deal with her.
My, what a curiosity you are.
What is this? A human and yet not. There is an aura about you, stranger, but I cannot sense the spirit. Tell me, what has befallen you? Why are you under Creed's protection? The good Inquisitor considers my knowledge of the Aether and the ability to foresee the Ethereal's attacks to be of great value, something many in the Legion have trouble grasping. Creed has personally requested that I be kept safe, so that what I know is not lost to some soldier's wild accusations. Why should I trust you? I assure you, I came to the Legion with the full intent of helping them battle against the ethereal invasion. My information has already saved many lives, but Captain Reeve and the others refuse to see it. will you join them in condemning me for what I do as well? Well, let's back out and see if we can...
What a curiosity.
Okay, tell me, what fate has befallen you? I was possessed by an ethereal, but it left me at the hangman's noose. What a marvel you are. They say that to become one with an ethereal, you must lose all that defines you, but it seems there is more to the mystery than rumor lets on. The Aether holds many secrets, but few are held from me. There are those who fear such power, but that is why you're here, no? Captain Reeve wants you dead. I would act surprised, but that man's made it no secret that he despises me. He branded me a witch and called for my execution from the outset. He says that you led to Lucius's possession. Is that true? I am afraid that the blame lies solely in the one who did the possessing, though a weak mind greatly facilitates the process, to be sure. I have had nothing to do with the unfortunate commander's fall from grace. Why should I trust you? Very well, I will defy Reeve. Wonderful. Now that we've put this unpleasantness behind us, I was hoping that you could hear me out. Nobody in the Legion will help me, but perhaps you will be more understanding. What's wrong? With all the commotion during the ethereal attack, I'm afraid that most of my personal stores were damaged or even destroyed. If I am to continue my work here, I must have another ancient heart, blood of Cthon, and tainted brain matter. They are pivotal to my research, but acquiring them on my own is simply out of the question for this old crone. Would you be so kind as to gather these materials for me? Alright, but where would I find them? Ancient hearts beat within many of Cairn's most dangerous wildlife. Even the voracious Dermapterans carry within them strong hearts. The blood of Cthon, yada yada yada. We have those, by the way. We just have them. I know that we have an ancient heart somewhere. Somewhere. In the old, you know. I'm pretty sure. Oh, here we go. Untitled letter. Okay. And the armory explosion. Okay. Wow. Okay, so we do have a tainted brain matter. And we obviously have the Chthon blood, so I guess we have to go get that ancient heart from our stores. And I have to sell a ton of crud. I didn't realize I picked up so much stuff. Wow. Ah, my ear. Yeah, we just seem to pick up a ton of crud. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of all that. More components. Get rid of those. Toss out all this stuff. Okay, now where's that stash? There should be a stash. Like a smuggle. Okay. Here we go, ancient heart. I'll take one ancient heart, please. I will take your best ancient heart, please. Your freshest and finest ancient heart. Okay, let's give these to Anasteria. Yes, here they are. Wonderful, these should last me for some time. Say, have you ever heard the tale of the great beast Baranath? No, how is it relevant to our situation? We are truly in dark times when one cannot share stories with another. Since all you seem to care for is carnage, I believe I know where the mythical beast Spawn lives. Does that pique your interest? Alright, let's hear it. It is a legend as old as time, it seems, so she tells you anyway. Okay, whatever. With countless retellings of different heroes and yada yada, the hunt takes the hero 10 long years through forgotten lands to far off shores, but it always ends on top of a mountain where Baranath is impaled upon a spear bone. The beast plummets from the peak, and from its spilled blood were born the fiends and monsters we dread to this day. The details are muddled in folklore, but one fact remains constant. Baranath once lived. To have a piece of such ancient lineage could prove useful to my spell work, and I believe I know where one such spawn of Baranath dwells. The people of Burwich call it Kalis Ka the Bone Hunter. It hunts within the area called Eastmarsh, but makes its dwelling up in the crags. Track down this creature for me and slay it, then harvest one of its fangs and bring it to me. I will acquire the fang for you. Now here's the thing. This is a skeleton. This is her. This is Anasteria's shop. Okay? Now we have to get to Honored with her to be able to buy stuff. She's got some pretty cool stuff. The thing is here, these augments, right? The main thing is augments. With that said, I'm not interested in all that. We're going to actually turn that off for now, because if I'm not mistaken, basically that just takes us into all of the optional dungeons, and we don't really need or want that. Like, I hate to be a big old sourpuss, but we don't really want that, you know? Now let me scroll on through here. Okay, so north of the Astrakhan Valley Rift, in the Tomb of the Damned, huh? Alright, so that's another devotion shrine. We need to go get that real quick. If we look on the map, it should be right here. So we're just gonna go take care of that real quick. And then we'll probably call that a recording session. I don't know what else you'd call it. But we'll call that. Oh, come on, fellas. Don't be like this. Come on, don't be jerks. Let me in. Man on a mission coming through. I got a specific place in mind, fellas. Don't try to stop me, please. Okay, it's back here. Right through here. Yep. Yep. Just run right on past them. That's nice that we have the necromancers there. Cover our egress. Give us some supportive fire. Oh, okay. I saw the skeletal priest and I was worried there for a minute. Yeah, we should definitely help these fellas. Yo, that hurt. Oh, these guys are level 50, so I guess that makes sense. Okay, so let me look at the map of this place. Oh, come on. Oh, that downloads it? That's dim. Open image in new tab. Wow, it just downloads it. Okay, I guess I'll look at the downloaded image. Unsupported file type. Excellent. Fantastic. Okay. Okay. I can zoom in on the image. I think it's very tiny, and thankfully it is such high resolution that I can just view it. Yeah, okay. So this should be a broken... Yeah, okay. Excellent. Now, since I'm a bit of a jerk and a joker, I'll see if I can just get around these fellas. Somewhat. See ya. Goodbye. Okay. let's not stick around. Excuse me, coming through, don't mind me, pardon me. Goodbye. I'm just a tourist. Look, I'm just committing tourism, okay? I don't know what all of the hostility is about. Guys, take it easy. What's with all the hostility? Ah, crud. I think I'm dead. Alright, I somehow got out. Take it easy, fellas. Take it easy, goodness. What did I ever do to you? You know, you gotta wonder if this place is just full of necromancers if you sided with Kaiman. The cult of Kaiman, right? Okay, now this place we do actually need to clear them out. At least in the start. Yo, that's a lot of damage! Okay, some necromancers, let's go help them out. Okay, they almost killed all of them. Holy crud. Wow. Ugh. Alright. Now what we want to do here is drop a portal. Just for when we bite it. Which is very likely given, you know, the damage that we're... Ah, here. Goodness. The damage values that we're dealing with here are not to be messed with. I like how they're trying to attack me through a wall. That's pretty impressive. Come on, man. I'm holding straight up. No. They'll try to shoot them through the freaking wall, bro. I'm about to put yellows on the... You know what, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. No, it's in the... Yeah, here we go. No. Purple quality, okay. Yeah, I'm just hiding yellows from now on. There's no reason to pick up yellows for us at this point. There just ain't. I hate to be that guy, like I'm not being a loot snob, but I mean, we've got 400 grand. I think I'm set on like just money loot.
Can't do that.
Oh wow, yeah, I got a lot of elemental defense. That's good. I didn't think 80% was the max in normal. Okay. Oh, this is the place with that guy's ashes. Yeah, wow, I completely forgot about that. I think it is, anyway. Yeah, this is the tomb of Archon Bartolom. Yeah, this is what... Well, we might as well kill two birds with one stone, huh? Yeah! Don't shoot at me. Taking pot shots. Jerk. Loose ends. Okay, check this out. Okay. So, that's a, that's a note about a guy who got sent down here for a really stupid reason. And did something really dumb. Anyway. Where am I at on the map? Okay. I'm almost near the spot. We might as well, like I said, go ahead and complete the dungeon and get the ashes if we can, but, real talk, we're here for the devotion point, yeah. Ah, yes, you click the loose torch, break the wall. Standard. Now let's lay down a portal. So again, if we bite the big one, we can just come back here. Now this is a treacherous domain. Deal increased damage. Plus 20% fire damage. Just additional pierce damage, okay. A terrible discovery, huh? Oh, here's some ghouls. We haven't seen those yet, but yeah, they're a thing that exists. Anyway. Yeah, so, ghouls. You know, ghouls. It's ghouls. These ugly things. They're doing vitality damage, by the way, if you're wondering what that red stuff is. I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing anyway. Not chaos. Chaos is not the same as vitality. Anyway, I hope I didn't just accidentally mute my mic. If I did, I'm going to feel really dim. Anyway, ghost ambushes, which is normal in crypts like this. Ah. Alrighty. We are slowly getting there. Sorry. There's the meatball burps again. Necrothin, the name, the time. So I thought that was the nameless. I was like, wait a minute, he has a name. Come on. Oh, I guess that's like ruin. Like earthquake, right? Rocks fall, everyone dies, that kind of deal. Alright, well that's him dead. Where's the thingy? Here it is. Yes, offer. Chains of Anguish, huh? Plus 102% to all damage. 9% of attack damage converted to health. Plus 4% total speed. Oh, oh, that's bad. 10% chance on attack? Ah, yeah, never mind. Those are getting sold as soon as possible. Anyway, let's go put another point into the crane. Plus 15% to all damage, which ain't bad, right? That's not bad. Ah, my freaking ear. Ah. Ah, that is awful every single time that happens. Ah, good freaking stupid grief. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. I have regained my composure, somehow. Oh, well, that's a lot of ghouls. Hey there, ghouls. Do you come here often? I'm such an idiot.
They can't do that.
Alright. Hey there, ghouls. Do you come here often? Let's get out of here before my skeleton jumps out of my skin from cringe and runs right out the room down the street. Do I want to open that? I guess I do. I suppose the fella that we're here to kill's past this gate, huh? Why can't I... Ha! Can we lure him back here? Yes! Excellent. Ah, my other ear. Ah, holy crap. Okay. Ah, we're stuck in here now. Oh no. Alright, well, it looks like they couldn't kill him, which doesn't bode well for us since he's got 460,000 health. I don't think we want to get hit by his massive two-handed hammer. But I think 476,000, but I think we'll be okay regardless. As long as he doesn't nab us with that hammer. Ooh, goodness. Get out of the way of that. Yeah, we're doing a ton of damage. So this ain't gonna be that bad. Okay, it'll be bad if he hits us again with that freaking thing. Yo. I mean, I'm not sure what to say about that. That my guy dodged in place instead of actually moving, but still the iframes kept him from getting killed. That's pretty good. Youch. I can't take two of those. Alright, so we can finish this recording session by getting to the Necromancers and finishing that quest. And the next time, we'll march on the Necropolis across the Plains of Strife and maybe even finish the game. So let's get down here. Sorrow's Bastion, there it is. Now, just to make it clear, like, I wasn't kidding whenever I mentioned that, right, you end up going all the way up this coast, and you end up going all the way up through here to the Bastion of Chaos. It's a little spoilery that all the names are available on the map, but I get why they maybe didn't want to have to put in the effort of having them reveal as you go through. Also, it doesn't make sense to have a map that doesn't have names of places on it, I guess. Anyway, let's go talk to the Keeper of Tomes. Have you vanquished our foes and claimed the ashes? Yes, I have them here. So we get Blueprint, the Relic Conflagration, and plus 500 to Order of Death's Vigil rep. Excellent. With these ashes, Malkadar shall once again take form in the physical realm. I hope many chosen died trying to stop you from claiming them. Can we perform the ritual now? We now have everything we need to perform the rite of resurrection. Your loyalty and assistance have earned you the right to see Malkadar return to this world. Do you wish to join us? What does this ritual entail? The ritual will be dangerous, of that I can assure you. Malignant spirits will be drawn to it like moths to the flame. I need you to dispatch anything that tries to interfere. Join us at the Chamber of Souls. Its doors have been unlocked to you. Keep the chamber clear of spirits so that Malkadar can find his way back to us. I will assist you in the ritual. But not right now, though. We will later. Not right now. For now, we have to sell a bunch of stuff. Because our guy picks up loot like you wouldn't believe. He's like a lint roller for loot off the floor of... He is the lint roller to the couch of the dungeon. That's what he is. Okay. Now let's spin that level up. Excellent. Excellent. Past that, we don't get any more improvement on the chance to be used. So we'll leave off on that, and obviously the next level will be getting this to 25%, and then after that, our levels will be dedicated to because that'll shore up our damage enhancement on the 2 normal attacks per attack rotation stuff. So with that, we'll probably just dump into Deadly Momentum and Fighting Form and Cadence for a little while. Maybe even putting a lot of points into veterancy as we level up. As far as the Arcanist goes, we're basically going to leave this tree alone for a long time. We might put a couple of levels into Inner Focus to get like plus 12 or plus 15% Spirit. With that comes, obviously, plus a good bit of offensive ability, and honestly, that's worth it as well, is to get the offensive ability from that. The equivalent over here is plus % physique, which is good. And plus % health. That's honestly the big one here for this. But that gets 10, the Arcanist gets 12. Yeah. So let's go ahead and go back to Fort Icon, I guess. Since that's probably where we're going to be respawned whenever we come back into the game. And then, yeah, we'll get back to it. Like I said, we'll crawl up across the Plains of Strife, through the gates of Necropolis, into the Necropolis, past that into the Tomb of the Watchers, and through to the Bastion of Chaos. And hopefully, after that, we'll start, depending on which one is canonically the next one. I'm going with whichever one is canonically the next one. We'll either go into the Corvin Basin or make our way towards Malmuth. And I'm pretty sure going up towards Malmuth is the canonical next act. So like I said, we'll be going straight on through that, which is some stuff. If I remember this accurately, Gloomwald, for one thing, this is a massive trek, and Malmuth itself is no joke. It'll be a heck of an adventure just getting up the East Coast. It'll be even more of one getting through all of this mess over here. So anyway, like I said, let's get back to Fort Icon. I'm very happy with that. That means that, as far as I'm aware, we've gotten every single devotion shrine that we could that wasn't locked to a higher difficulty, or in the case of the Mogdrogan thing, locked behind a specific quest. Now, I'm just going to look real quick before we go at the factions. How far do we have to go with the Rovers until we get that? There's a new quest there, but I'm not sure that that's 1891. We might actually get there. Come to think of it, hold on. Honored reputation, yeah. Yeah, you know what, we might actually next time farm to get honored with the Rovers and just go ahead and get Mogdrogan Shrine. As grim as that sounds, I really want that point, and I didn't realize that we were going to be this close. I guess doing all of those Rover quests and such, and doing that stuff, yeah, I just never really put together that it was that close. Yeah, that's still a lot of farming, kinda, but it's not that much farming. And I'll show you what that's like anyway, just so that you kind of get the idea. I'm not going to be doing that for any other factions, I don't think. New dungeon and quest. I guess you get a new quest for each of them at Honored. But like I said, that is a fair whack of farming, and I would just rather not. If I remember right, the reputation stays the same across difficulties, so we will eventually, if I do again go into the next few difficulties, we will get the chance to just... I say the next few difficulties. There's 3 difficulties, right? There's normal, elite, and ultimate. Normal, you can turn on veteran, as you see here, so there's technically 4 difficulties. Veteran takes the place of normal, and then elite, and then ultimate. Yeah, veteran is basically an alternate normal difficulty. So, I don't know, we might do farming for reputation. It depends on if it's as slow as I remember it being. If it's too slow, we're not going to be doing it for more than the rovers. If it's not that slow, we might do it for even like Devil's Crossing, Homestead, the Order of Death's Vigil. We probably won't need to do that for. Anyway, that's all for now. That's it. Oh. Let's get a look at him. Alright. See you next time.